As a business, you need to stand out amongst the competition. Around 534,000 new businesses open every month. Thus, you need to add some zing into your startup. What better way to do that than with a new logo? And with a new year, new logo design trends come to light. Thus, join us as we discuss the logo design trends of 2022. But before anything else, don't forget to click the subscribe button below and give this video a thumbs up if you like this video. Alright, let's get into these amazing logo designs we researched just for you. If you haven't noticed, the shift of this year's design is more on bring back decades of design with a modern twist. Aside from that, the overall theme of this year's design is happiness. You want to express to your market that you want them to be happy and that you have a fun, active brand. Thus, we divided the designs into three major categories: clutter, hue manipulation, and typography. And each of these three have segments that represent them in logo design today. We decided to breeze through the content so you won't experience information overload and not learn anything. Now, let's get into the subtopics of each major category. First, we have clutter. This may sound negative at first, but believe us, it's trending. It's necessarily the characteristic we'll be tackling, but the placement of elements in your logo. You need to make people see what your business has to offer by adding graphics that represent you. 5 ways you can do that are hazy effect, movement, nostalgia, negative space, and adding layers. Hazy effect gives you that bold, 3D-like movement. It creates focus on the visuals you present. It adds that versatility and sophistication to your logo. Hazy gives you the impression of action, but movement shows you the action. This design shines with animation and engages the eyes of our audience, which causes them to stay longer on your platform. Do you remember how the 70s, 80s, and 90s felt like? Vibrant and personable were the themes of their design, and that's exactly what we're replicating this year. Gone are the professional shapes. In are the bold strokes. Negative space adds that optical illusion to your logo design. It aids to point where your audience would focus their gaze. It's also simple and baffles the mind of your audience in a good way, which promotes retention. Last, for clutter, is adding layers. Despite it being a bit similar to hazy effect in the 3D department, this portion gives it a new meaning. Your logo would look like it was popping out of the screen, which makes your brand interesting. We're down to the 2 major design categories: hue manipulation and typography. The former has 2, and the latter has 3 subtopics. Hue manipulation is how you add color to the elements of your logo. First, we have gradients that usually stick to one color and its different shades. But this year, it adds 2 tints together to create your final color scheme. It also takes the form of the visual you choose as a logo. Since we have nostalgia in the mix, secondly, we have psychedelic color. It's making a comeback as well. Mixtures of bold colors give your brand the impression of fun and professional at the same time. Lastly, we have typography, the font of your wordmark or business name combined with the visual. Grunge combines dark colors and striking font, which gives your brand an edgy vibe. Typically, this is associated with rock bands or gothic, but today, the typeface has colorful backgrounds. Words take form refers to word makers turned into emblems, but it's the words that make the shape. It's a great way to market yourself and ingrain in the mind of your customers what the name of your business is. Last of all, the logo designs trending for 2022. We have stencil. This trend is like an optical illusion but for word marks. The spaces give it the kind of mystery and uniqueness as a logo. And there you have it, the gist of 2022 logo trends. Have fun experimenting with each of the designs and find out which one fits your brand identity best. Stay tuned for next week's video and leave a comment down below for any tutorials you want us to make. Brand Crowd, signing off.